A lot of these crimes, you might think it's just some little piece of information and it could not be substantiated or it couldn't be important in any way. But your little thing that you might know could be the one missing piece to the puzzle with everything that they know. Mike Brooks, Joey Jackson with us here. So what do you say about people who are sitting at home right now and thinking, well, I saw this, but I just don't think it's anything noteworthy?
Well, I know what Mike's going to say, which is what he always says, which is if you see something, you say something.
Absolutely.
And that's very significant. And significant here, Christy, is the fact that you had community involvement. You know, this woman didn't have to alert the police. She could have went about her merry way. And in fact, she did do so. And I know from Mike, from your perspective, and certainly when I was a prosecutor, when you have law enforcement, when you're assisting them and they're in the investigative process, this could be very helpful.
Okay, so Kent Zimmermann with us now too. What would you say to Matthew right now if you were helping get him back to Charlottesville in terms of what he should be or should not be doing?
Well, first of all, he should talk to his lawyer before he says anything further. But listen, there's a lot of pieces to the puzzle. And as you start to put them together, you start to get a suspicious picture. The guy dropped out of college in 2002. As you noted, he was accused of rape, although not charged. Then you fast forward more recently, he was seen with this underage girl. 18 years old. This guy's 32 years old. She was said to look drunk, and he's with her at after 1 in the morning in a bar. He was the last person seen with her. Then he runs from police on Saturday, found 1,200 miles away, and gave a false name when police approached him in Texas. So there's a suspicious picture emerging, and he needs to talk to his lawyer before he says anything else.
Yeah, Mike Brooks, I mean, I think the one thing that everybody knows is, too, that is missing here is that we have not heard any explanation as to where Hannah might be. If he was the last person that saw her, wouldn't he have said, well, I left her here, or she walked there, or something?
Well, and that's why the evidence in that orange car and possibly in the car that he was found with in Texas is going to be very, very important. You know, and as Ken said, he gave the last name, when asked by police, he gave the last name of Carr. You know, so it all goes, we talked about yesterday, Joey, consciousness of guilt. When you run, you give a false name, it just doesn't look good for him at all.
Doesn't speak well. All righty. Thank you, gentlemen.